Hey everyone, happy Monday, or whatever day it is that you're watching this video. Today it's Monday. It's almost 60 degrees, beautiful out. These next 3 days are supposed to be like this, so we're trying to do everything we can to do some stuff outside, and then starting Thursday it's supposed to get colder. But that's January in Kansas. So yesterday, Sunday, we went and grabbed this 1978 BIG10 C10. This is the second heavy half we've brought in a week. The other one was a 79. This one's a 78, two-tone with the yellow. And it actually has the BIG10 on the bed. My buddy Randy bought several trucks from a guy, and I bought two of the ones that he bought. One of them being this, and another one is a one we'll bring in, clean up, and we'll go over on it too. So I've got a gentleman that likes yellow trucks. He's bought a couple from me, yellow. He just likes the original yellow trucks. I sent him pictures of this one to see if he wants it. If he doesn't want it, then it will be parted out. So it had blown out tires on it. So I had these rollers on another truck with the hubcaps, so we threw the hubcaps and the wheels on it, or excuse me, the tires on it, give it that period correct look. White walls with the full covers. This truck is rusty. Right there you can see the big springs on it. It was propane operated, which is still hooked up. The engine does turn over. I didn't try starting it since this is all hooked up, but it does turn over, and it doesn't make any noises, clunking noises. It just turns over. And it sounds good. Sounds like it has some compression. I believe this to only be 93,000 miles, which is what it says on the odometer. If you look at the brake pedal, it's not completely wore out. This thing just, I don't think it ever saw a wash in its day other than when I washed it. This must have been sitting on the facing north, because it was completely covered in moss, and who knows how long these things sat. But so we power washed it all. The floor is one of the worst I've ever seen. It does need a floor. Rockers, cab corners. There's your VIN plate. This is the last year for the VIN plates on the pillar, and then the 79 they started putting them in the dash. But you can see right there, C, two-wheel drive C L350. There's your extra 4, which designates BIG10 heavy half, 8 being 78. They must have got in and out of the truck a lot, but just looking at a lot of times you can tell just the condition of the dash, stuff like that, mileage wise. Door panels aren't horrible, other than they've got the little stuff starting here. Doors are munched. And then this is a October of 77 built truck, so not quite 78 yet when it came out. Single tank, which doesn't really, it's got the, hey, come here. I've got Bailey girl with me, so I've got to keep an eye on her. But, come here, babe. Come here. Come here. But Scottsdale variety, and a little bit of patina on the top of the fender here, and it looks like it has been painted. This door has been painted at one time in its life. Came with the sport mirrors on it. You can see big radiator, heavy duty cooling. Heavy duty cooling, heavy duty brakes. All the AC stuff is still there. There's your propane setup. So back in the 70s, when gas prices went crazy, a cheap alternative was to run stuff on propane, especially if you were a farmer or on the road a lot. And I don't know the story of this truck, but my guess is that's probably why it got converted. So grill's in decent driver quality shape. It's got a couple little things missing. Looks to be original. And of course it's got the Bumper guards, the bumper's fairly straight. The hood's fairly straight too, but unfortunately rodents and stuff, it got up in there. A little rust. This thing was just completely covered in everything. It sat in the backyard covered in stuff, and before we wanted to do a video on it, we wanted to knock all that stuff off and power wash it, whatnot. But came from Turner in Lawrence. I don't know if that was a new car or used car dealer. But 1978 Big 10. You can see that's also the last year of the round hole in 78 gas tank before they went to the square with the door. So a lot of lasts in 1978. But its spid label's gone, unfortunately. And if a person wanted to pay 50 bucks, they could see exactly what the options were, invoice and all that, but I'm not going to do that on this truck. So, yellow with the, would that be buckskin interior? So you can see how bad the floor is. It's one of the worst ones we've seen. I would say just to be that bad, it probably just never ever saw a car wash. Kansas isn't crazy on the salt, but they do use it. Or this came from up north somewhere. I don't know where the origin of the truck is. And it just absolutely, you know, destroyed and ate that floor out. But you can see that over there. Yeah, so right there, you can flip back and forth between gas, and it looks like it's on gasoline. So you can flip between propane and gasoline. And it looks like it's on gas. So maybe I'll try to squirt something in there and see if it'll start. All the trim is really good. This is back here. But for the most part, all that trim is pretty decent shape. Tailgate's rusted. Anyway, I want to do a quick little walk around on this. Be looking for more trucks coming in. We're going tomorrow to get another one, and from our buddy Silas. And we'll do a little walk around on that. That one will definitely be a parts rig because it was in a salvage yard, but it's got a lot of good stuff on it. So thanks for following along. Please like, share, comment, all that good stuff. And we will see you on the next one, everybody. Thank you.